I believe in you, bro.
Alright, welcome to...
Okay, he has no authority. Welcome to the Amateur Gamers League.
Hi guys, no
I am
fighting.
here with Zach.
Wow, okay, here we're gonna... Alright, this is how this is going.
So we are here with the matchup of the Skybound Thunder versus IGHM. I mean, personally, these guys are both mega memes. So we're gonna see how this game goes. I mean, what do you think about this, Zach? What do you think about this match?
I think it's definitely heavily in the favor of IGHM, just because Skybound Thunder, they're a great team. They're gonna do some great stuff, but they are on our own team, Skybound Lightning, who are kind of the big brothers to Skybound Thunder. We lost to IGHM, so Skybound Thunder is gonna do their best to pull out a win here, but I think this is heavily in the favor of IGHM here.
I'm also like very interested to see what Skybound Thunder has to bring to the table when it comes to dealing with Air Slash. I mean, we'll probably see him on the Reaper again, as we almost always see him on the Reaper. It makes me want to actually die. It's going to be interesting to see how they want to deal with Air Slash. Not to mention VVO going to always be on the Mercy. I mean, doesn't VVO like always on Mercy?
Yeah, Vivi is always on Mercy. But then we have Heroic, who could be running McCree in an attempt to counter that Reaper, and Jewel also plays a mean Tracer.
And as we have seen in the past games, Heroic's, I'd say, his skill, his mechanical skill is pretty up there, but his ult usage, the last time we saw him wasn't the greatest, so we're going to see if he kind of touched up on that, see if he's worked on his ult usage a little bit more, and maybe he'll bring something good. Doc, I'd be interested to see him on the Reinhardt.
Especially with that buff that happened today.
Yeah, I've been playing with that buff all day. I'm not even kidding. I've queued like 3 or 4 games, and every single one of them I've played Reinhardt. It's been a pretty great time. So going to be interesting to see if either team actually brings the Reinhardt. I mean, if not, we're going to be seeing the great old-fashioned dive meta that we've been seeing for the past 5 years. But you know, either way, maybe teams will bring something new. Maybe we got the Zarya buff, which kind of works like a Junkrat trap to everybody caught in it, and yeah, it's going to be exciting to see what they bring. No Doom.
It looks like Thunder is looking for a sub right now, so if anyone is off tank main and who wants to sub for a league game, we could really use someone right now.
I mean, if you want a solo cast, no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm gonna stay right. I'm gonna stay right where I am. I'm gonna stay right where I am.
You aren't allowed to sub anyway, Scuttle. You are on a different team.
No, I'm allowed to sub. I bend the rules. I'm an executive, all right. I bend the rules. No, just kidding. Now, though, they need an off-take man?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say Hannah's on, but she hasn't been on all day, so...
What about one? One plays Zarya.
Oh, there we go. Someone. Oh, this is the Zarya main.
Sub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the Zarya main that I played with yesterday. Pretty okay Zarya. You know, as a Zarya main, he has my stamp of approval.
All right.
We weren't too lucky. We weren't too lucky in our games. We had a really bad time on CCP.
Alright guys, I'm gonna turn my mic
which...
off, and I'm gonna let you guys introduce, and then we'll get it started. Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna do Igum. Alright, so we're going first with my boys. SB Thunder first. We got Mr. Doction to 1357. He's probably going to be playing Brian Hearn Winston, as we've always seen him play it. The Common Banana, we're going to be seeing him on the Lucio or the Mercy, probably support. We'll see what he brings. Heroic, going to be either on the Diva or the Genji, I would only assume, or the McCree if they do need it.
He did play a mean Roadhog back before the buff, the nerf.
Back before the buff, yeah, I remember, back before the sick nerf, dude. Then we got Joel, a great Tracer, pretty good Soldier 76, but can flex to a lot of different roles, but we'll probably see him on DPS like the entire time. We got Sir Licho, Mercy. He's all Mercy. And then we got Bez, which is a Zarya main. He's probably going to be on Zarya, if not the 76. I mean, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, take it over, Zaxafound to IGHM.
Right. Heading over to IGHM, we've got Plague Influence, the captain of this McDonald's-inspired team. He's going to be on the Lucio most of the time. That is his main. But he lost to me in a 1v1, so he's not a very good Lucio at all.
Okay, let's not make this personal.
Then we've got Vivio. She's going to be on the Mercy. That is her main. Mario versus Pokemon 2. He's going to be hanging out on the main tank Winston spot.
It's like a sick game.
Yeah, Mario versus Pokemon. Like,
dude,
man,
I'd buy that.
It's like Super Smash Bros. Except only with those two characters.
Yeah.
And then we've got Reax Huntress. He is most likely going to be on the Genji. He can flex over to like a soldier or some other offense heroes, but he's one of the DPS for IGHM. And then Alloy is probably going to be on a Diva for a lot of this game. He might flex on the main tank too. And then we've got Air Slash, the IGHM's resident edgelord. He's a Reaper main, but we can also see him take on some Soldier or McCree play. But yeah, this matchup looks like it's going to be a real fun one. I'm excited for this one.
I'd like to compliment you on how you called him the resident edgelord. I personally am going to be keeping my eye on Air Slash, see what he brings to the table. And I'm waiting for that Insta-Lock Reaper. We do see Alloy going on to the Zarya. Maybe both teams will be bringing Zarya this time around. I mean, I did expect Vez to be on the Zarya, but maybe with the buffs, team are reconsidering your place, bringing her back into the meta.
Oh, it looks like Plague might be, he's teasing us with the Sombra right now. I have seen him bring that out before, and that might be a fun little addition.
I mean, I personally, they are what? Are they attacking IGHM?
I believe IGHM is attacking. Route 66 is a great Sombra map, because you have those health packs below in the tunnel, and then you have the one in the gas station.
I mean, it is a very good map for Sombra, but it normally favors the defensive side if they were to have a Sombra of their own. Because the Sombra has instant access to those megas, and then you see the offensive Sombra come over here like, oh, well, all the packs are hacked, I can't really do anything. So,
yeah, but
if Plague does bring the Sombra, it'll be interesting, as there is no opposing Sombra. He can just hack all the health packs, has free reign. We see Air Slash on the Hanzo. He's probably just going to go for a Sonar or Switch, you know. Alloy getting very low. Just a lot of banter going on in the spawn room right now.
And if Plague does hack those health packs, like the one under the gas station, that means the defense has nowhere to fall back to, really, because they don't have that health pack there to save them. But we are going to see Doc over here on the Reinhardt. He's going for an early fire strike. We can see what he'll get. And Heroic is on the McCree.
Doc picking up 8% on that little early fire strike there, so getting just a little bit closer to his Earth Shatter. We do see Zarya versus Zarya action on here with the Winston on the attacking side, and Plague is on the Sombra, as we did prophesize he's going to hack the left Mega, and a lot of pressure being put on Doc now. Heroic's getting a very early kill on the Vivio, and honestly,
that's going to stop that push right here. With no mercy, I mean, that's their main source of healing.
We're going to see Doc put a lot of pressure onto the attacking side as they're kind of backed up into the cave area. I mean, Air Slash is going to go and get a kill onto Bez, so it's a very good start for the offense. Doc actually gets a kill onto Alloy and gets a charge, takes down Mario. Great stuff from Doc coming in. As, yeah, the offense should probably back up. Actually, Rehax gets a kill onto Joel, so back and forth right now.
Well, it looks like Doc is cleaning up some of these kills, but the offense does have the advantage. Until that res happened, actually.
Well, we do see the resurrection coming off, and Doc has had himself a pretty good game so far on Reinhardt. He has the Earth Shatter, ready to do something with it, and he's going to look to hammer down Air Slash, getting onto the point. Doc applying pressure with that bubble from Bez, so we're going to see how this goes for Doc. He is tempting the Earth Shatter right now. See a bubble coming down from Mario, and an EMP from Plague. They're going to be really aggressive, getting 2 kills right off the bat, and this is not good for the defensive side.
Yeah, that was a great move. Great initiation. They got 2 kills with 1 ultimate, and it looks like they're going to push this payload closer to that first checkpoint. It'll do good for...
I don't think the Primal Rage was needed. I mean, it obviously is good to put extra pressure. I don't think it. I think it was good to put extra pressure onto the remaining defensive forces, but I mean everybody was cleaned up from then. I don't think Mario made the good call, but it doesn't matter. Joel getting just ripped down by the edgelord, prophesized air slash. Vez actually taking it back though, getting the kill on Rehax, who is kind of out of position there, and the defensive side is going to be coming back as Alloy gets charged and not exactly going down, but as the only kill going in the favor of the defensive side now, as Solo Res goes on to Alloy.
Yeah, and coming into this fight, IGHM had a massive ult advantage. They had 3 while Skybound only had 1, and Skybound has been able to hold them so far, which is really good. The Death Blossom coming out from Air Slash, picking up Jewel, and the Res and the Graviton coming down for Skybound. But no kills from that Graviton.
Not really getting much. Grav not really getting much. I mean, no follow-up was really involved. Doc getting the kill onto Alloy, so it's a good stance for the defensive side, as you do kind of see the attacking sides kind of backing up Air Slash, no Wraith form, getting pushed away by the Lucio out of all things. He's actually going to get revenge and get onto Common Banana, who kind of didn't know his boundaries there, but we are going to see Doc coming back from the spawn, as the defensive side is kind of at a loss here. EMP coming down onto 3, and a lot of ults being used. See everybody going down, all kills going in favor of IGHM. That is 5, and that is going to be the first point capped by IGHM. Really good stuff there. Maybe a little bit of over usage on the ultimates, but whatever you have to do to get that point captured. And now we see a change coming out of Heroic. He is on the Genji now.
Yeah, he wants to challenge Riha on his Genji play, but I actually disagree with the overuse of ultimates. IGHM, to finish out that fight, used EMP and Genji Blade, and they were able to get the kills they needed and take the point.
Well, the Graviton didn't really get much.
The Graviton didn't get much either.
Yeah,
but right now it's a pretty even fight ult-wise, with Skybound having a slight advantage. Pulse Bomb coming out, getting nothing. It's a whiff.
That's a whiff, and we do see Mario getting pressured, does use the Primal Rage, going to go into the back lines of Skybound Thunder, and that's just going to scatter the defensive side, as 2 kills coming in for the offensive side. IGHM just cleaning up, a hack going on to somebody there. I just heard the, Res coming in, gets 2, and, nope, kill still.
2 immediately go down after the Res. It's a wasted Res right there. They were going to lose the fight anyway.
Vez picking up 1, but it's really too late now. I mean, he's the only one left with his support, so not really much he can do here. Actually, Heroic is with him, so 4v6 on the point. We're going to see Heroic get pressure the top line, trying to take the Reaper down.
Air Slash is just ignoring him behind him. He just
gonna say, like,
jumped after the Death Blossom. What kind of...
He's like, I'm following you to the death, Air Slash. Going down from that Death Blossom. Air Slash still picking up kill after kill in the feed. You gotta think that...
It's all red. It's all red.
All red right now. Blood red, dude. But Plague picking up 2 kills right there. Didn't even realize he was on fire. Hero going to stall the cart for a little bit, but to no avail. He's gonna probably die. He actually does. There we go. I was gonna say he did kind of wall climb pretty well up there.
Drill's trying to...
second point cap. Oh, never mind.
Oh, Joel picks up Air Slash.
And
but
that's
it's
not enough.
Not enough.
Point. Well, as for ultimates, we do see, oh my, we see a Skybound Thunder with the exclusion of the Pulse Bomb having absolutely everything to defend this. So you think that Skybound Thunder is in a pretty good place to take this fight coming up. We do see them trading some poke damage right now. Mario going down, Sound Barrier down, Plague, Doc going down by Plague, and we see the Dragon Blade grab combo. Heroic picking up 2, and that is a very definitive fight, but we gotta watch out for Vivo. He's coming with Res, get a triple resurrection, giving new life to this IGHM squad, and that's not good. I mean, Hero came in with a really good kills there, but Vivo's like, no, heroes never die. Though Vivo dies herself, gets taken down by Heroic, but the card is still moving. Mario killing Vez, so kills kind of going both ways right now.
That was great from IGHM. They baited out 3 ults from Skybound, and then used 1 to get themselves back in the fight. It was great ult management.
Plague getting some revenge, taking down Joel before he eventually gets the hammer swung into him by Doc. And for the offensive side, we have EMP and Graviton. You'd imagine we're going to see that coming into this fight. We also have Death Blossom and basically just their DPS ultimates, as we see Plague kind of messing up his translocator there. Mario going to go on the top, going to apply pressure to this Mercy. Sir, just gonna call him that, Sir, getting pressured on by Mario, and he's just flying all around, eventually taken down by Plague. Hero getting a kill onto Mario though, as that was indeed an overextension. But right now, 5v5 on the cart.
Do you see this duel happening in the back between the Reinhardt and the Genji away from the cart? That's Riha's doing a great job of distracting Doc from the fight. Because honestly, Doc has been the real MVP. He's been getting a lot of the kills for Skybound Thunder.
Ooh, that's a really good combo by IGHM. EMP, Death Blossom, why not? Oh, the Switch coming in with a triple res, so that is really good for the defensive side. Graviton coming down, getting nothing.
Both of the Genji blades coming out.
Good kills coming in by the
all-out
defensive side.
brawl, and looks like Skybound is coming on top of this fight. They do have the respawn advantage here.
We do see Air
Mario
Slash trying to get the kill onto Heroic and on the payload. We see Mario really just getting beamed down by Bez way at the spawn, going to eventually jump out and get back to his team, as Kama Banana was apparently on the payload. Actually got the kill onto Air Slash, didn't even notice that myself. And
we are in overtime.
Doc's probably gonna find a way to bring down this Earth Shatter. He does! Takes down Alloy. Graviton coming down. Only gets Alloy, but it is going to be enough. Zero gets the kill onto Alloy. The kills going in the defensive side, but then we have the res coming down on the Vivo.
Sound barrier coming out from Skybound.
And it's an all-out brawl right now. You see Doc just swinging the hammer into the attacking forces. And Doc
picks up
Air Slash. And Alloy,
picks up Alloy.
Absolutely massive.
He is
right
fragging
now.
out right here.
This is what I like to see from Reinhardt. They just swing the hammer, get a bunch of kills. He has an Earth Shatter again. This has to be it for the attacking side. Rehacks, the only one left. He gets off the cart, and that is it.
Third point hold for Skybound Thunder.
And I have to say, I mean, for how Doc did indeed perform on the Reinhardt on defense, I wouldn't mind seeing it on the attack. I mean, who knows what Thunder is going to bring to the table for the attacking side, but right now we're going to see him queued on nothing. Heroic on the Genji again. What do you think of his Genji?
I think Heroic's Genji definitely has some promise. He got some really good Genji blades in there, and that's one of his specialties, those Genji blades. He picked up a triple at least a couple times. I think Rehux might actually bring out the Hanzo. That's one that he's has liked to do before. And we're gonna see Plague sticking with this Sombra.
Plague really believing in the Route 66 Sombra, which honestly, I agree with you. I think, you know, just Route 66 is a really good map for Sombra either way, because you have you have the Mega in the gas station, and then you have the Mega in the cave. So both very good areas to just farm the ults and
yeah, I think it loses some of its usefulness though as you get to the second and third point. It's great for finishing out a fight there, but there aren't those two like so centrally located health packs right near the point that it makes it hard to build up that EMP quite as quickly in the later rounds.
Well, Mario vs. Pokemon has left us, getting immediately summoned by Ninja Leader, who will be locked on to the Reinhardt. So you think, oh, and we're gonna get a pause actually. So
well, I know that Ninja Leader is one of IGHM's subs, so I believe that this is what they want.
Alrighty. Well, on the actually attacking side, what do you think of Doc on the Winston? I mean, it was saying again, Reinhardt was really strong, and we do see Licho on to the Zenyatta, so you're going for a bit of a dive, but do you think that'll work for this Thunder squad?
I think Thunder's dive is something that I think they excel pretty well at. They just have to make sure to follow up on when Doc dies. He needs that bubble from Besmirchi, and he needs Heroic and Jewel to come in with him. The Harmony Orb, the Discords, all of those have to be there.
That's indeed true, and we haven't really seen much Zenyatta from Sir, so we'll see how he, you know, brings the Zenyatta to the table. So far, I mean,
IGHM is really they're putting their eggs in the Graviton Dragons, Dragons basket, which is something I've seen them do before.
And with this Zarya buff, that could be just an even deadlier. That could be an even deadlier combo. So, you know, and just to make everybody clear, and just in case, you know, you think, oh, this Graviton Surge buff is a little too overpowered, you can still drop the beat in a Graviton. You can still transcend in a Graviton. You just can't move out of it. Like, you know, you get.
I believe you can translocate actually.
You can translocate out of it.
I believe you can.
Well, that's actually something to look at because they did say in the patch notes that it works a lot like a Junkrat trap, and I know that when you get trapped as Sombra, you can't translocate out. So
well, you can
something to look at.
You can go into Wraith form as a Reaper too.
Yeah, so that
which is something you can do in a Junkrat trap.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can move, but you can go into a Wraith form.
Yeah, I mean,
and we're gonna keep this paused for a bit. Hearing from Plague, it was unplanned change, but they might need him. So coming out, so Ninja later may be seeing play, especially with Mario being gone, just disappearing.
It's disappearing out of nowhere, and you did say Rehax, he likes his Hanzo. You're gonna see Air Slash on the Reaper as always. And I'm
that
just
boy
again,
loves
I'm
his
really...
Hot Topic.
Again, I'm really curious as to just what Plague, why Plague is really bringing this Sombra to the table. I mean, usually when you see a Sombra, you have like the Sombra Lucio, but we're seeing the Sombra Mercy come out from them, so a bit of a more interesting composition, but it definitely has been working out for them. The EMP's getting great value, and the Resurrection's still there, not just the beat, though the, you know, obviously Sound Barrier can be a pretty useful ultimate. The Resurrection there, I guess, investing into a little bit more. That or VVO, you know, just can't play Sombra, and she also can't play Lucio, so she can really
She's just gonna be on the Mercy.
She's just gonna be on the Mercy.
Gotta love those Mercy mains. Well, we'll definitely see the EMP onto the Zenyatta come out to play, because, you know, as soon as those shields go down, the Zenyatta's pretty much dead. It happens every time.
I mean, how much health does he even have after the EMP?
50.
Like without, he has 50. Yeah, it's basically death's door right there for Zenyatta. I mean, honestly, if Zenyatta didn't have those shields, he'd be pretty dead most of the time in the battlefield.
And I'm being told by a certain friend of ours that you can't actually translocate out of a Graviton. That was my mistake. Thanks, Blue.
Thanks, Blue, for educating our minds and our hearts once more. As we're going to see Mario vs. Pokemon actually come back in. We're going to see what he gets queued onto. A Winston, actually. So
he only has 20 seconds to get back. Hopefully he can make it.
Oh, he'll be able to make it, absolutely. I believe in Mario. As we're going to see Rehax onto this Hanzo, which obviously, you know, this isn't some troll. He's not, you know, not picking this. He is on top of the gas station, waiting for Skybound Thunder to come out, and here we go. They're going to be holding on top of the gas station for now.
I'm excited to see what Reax can do with that Hanzo. Maybe get a few picks, but they also have Heroic and Doc ready to dive him and take him out.
Definitely going to be interesting to see what Rehax brings to the table. We see Air Slash starting to flank. Actually, a dive coming out on the top left side. Heroic getting out of there immediately, as it's not a place you really want to be. As a Genji. Air Slash going near the point. Common Banana just coming out of nowhere.
Oh, Rehax goes down!
Boy.
Early pick out from Skybound.
His brother. Air Slash getting the kill onto Joel, so 5-5 on the card right now as we see it evolve into a brawl. Mario taking out his counterpart Doc, and Heroic actually getting his own DB. So this has been a very back and forth fight, just very brawlish, but we are going to see the defenders come on top, and back to the drawing board.
And Jewel picking up two.
Getting 2 kills.
This payload may be moving after all.
I have to say that the one thing that just carried that Skybound Thunder onto that fight, that was a very prolonged fight, was their DPS. Hero getting a couple of kills, and Joel coming in with 3 kills out of nowhere very late into the fight. So very good stuff coming from the DPS of Skybound Thunder. We see Mario on top of the gas station, not getting a kill on the V, but that is a great pick. Plague almost with the EMP, so we're going to see as he comes back what he plans to do with it. Rehax getting kill on the V, his brother Heroic, and yeah, they're going to defense it. The defense is going to get onto the point.
Heroic has that Genji blade up. We'll see what he can do with that. The EMP is ready, along with the Death Blossom and the Dragon Strike.
Lucio getting a kill onto Mario, but there is a double kill coming out from Vez. A very late Transcendence coming from Sir there. Hero getting 1 kill with his Dragon Blade, but not really enough. Actually, Sir getting a kill onto Plague, so not exactly over here for the attacking side. Allo going to get kind of ganked on by the rest of the team, actually taking down Sir, so not bad chilling from Alloy there, but the point is going to be cappable almost as Mario does actually get on and install onto it. Rehack's going to be pressured onto the point, actually get the scatter kill onto Joel, not exactly what I expected. Vivo waiting for a res in the back, so they are definitely going to be looking at stalling this. Plague, yep, just stalling out, actually does get discovered, and Vivo actually coming out of her hiding spot, getting the res onto Mario, so we're going to see what they do with this.
Sir immediately taking down Air Slash, though. That's going to be big.
It's a great kill. I mean, here, Sound Barrier comes down for Skybound Thunder, but the EMP comes out and just mitigates that ult, and there is the combo we were prophesizing. There we go, but kills still coming in for the attacking side. Not really what I expected, but Doc and Joel still on the point, trying to get the kills necessary.
Trying to push this payload through.
I think it's a fruitless endeavor. Rehax gets the kill onto Joel. Gets the kill on Joel and Doc. He gets the kill on the Joel
and Doc. Yeah. And Skybound just back up here, wait for a full regroup, and then head in again. See if they can get anything. They do not have any ultimates. All of their resources
drained like most of their time and most of their resources. You're gonna see Vez coming on the Graviton, and we're gonna see Heroic almost with the blade, but that is all they have. As Air Slash almost has the Death Blossom, so yeah. So Vez going in with the Graviton, going to be picking up 2 immediately, and actually 3. Vez coming in big. And you gotta watch out for Air Slash. He does have his ultimate. You cannot let him get this out. Rehax and Air Slash, the only ones left on the point. Gotta take down Rehax, and then this will be the cap point from going for a Hail Mary of a Dragon Strike, but not really gonna do anything as it is overtime.
And that is gonna be the point. Oh, Plague is on it.
It's not. Plague is stalling.
Plague is on it. And there he goes.
There we go. First point cap for Skybound Thunder.
This match is not over yet.
Better late than never. Allo getting the kill onto Joel, and not a great start for the offense going into the streets phase, but you did see Bez going in there with just a massive amount of kills at the end there. I personally think that Graviton was just game-changing, and Bez having a lot of charge in that fight, so really good stuff coming from Bez. As I did say, he is a pretty good Zarya. Air Slash still has the Death Blossom. Plague coming with an EMP. They're gonna maybe try and see if they can combo. But the cart is still pushing, and we're gonna see.
We've also seen Sir switch onto that Mercy because he didn't seem to be getting a lot with the Zen, besides a couple kills. But right now he's being pressured in the back by Mario, and he's going to be taken down.
Yeah, that's
going to be a hold for IJHM.
That was a very back and forth fight by Skybound Thunder and IGHM until the Death Blossom came. Air Slash cleaning up that fight, and there we go. Plague for the first time this match switching onto the Lucio. So like, no, you know what, guys, we can't do this anymore. I gotta switch to Lucio. So see Plague coming on Lucio. He did have a good life on to Sombra, but maybe not getting exactly what they wanted. We're gonna see a Pulse Bomb come out, but Alloy is going to be really nice and get that bubble onto Mario. So the damage is mitigated, and
picks are coming out. Picks are coming all red. Skybound just needs to reset, make another push. They don't have much time left, and IGHM has a lot of ultimates coming up. 3 already.
Well, we do see
Air Slash halfway to his Death Blossom.
We do see the attacking side also having ultimates. We do see 4 on the board for them. If Bez can get a lot of charge and really get that damage in, he could have a grab at the end of this fight. So we'll really see how this goes. But you do say, well, as you did say, the defensive side has 3 ultimates coming up on 4. Ooh, Air Slash getting a kill onto Joel, but Duck turning back in kind, taking down Plague. We see the Dragon Blade coming up by Hero, taking out Rehax, and we'll see if we can get any more. Resurrection's coming from both sides.
Come out at the same time. Oh, and there comes the Graviton and the Dragons. That's gonna end Skybound's hopes right here. This is only a matter of time. They have no ultimates, nothing to work with, and 7 seconds.
That was such a powerful, just Graviton surge call out by Alloy. I mean, I know you have to give Rehax a lot of credit for that because he did bring all the damage, but Alloy was the one that immediately pulled the trigger the minute the Resurrection came out and just cleaned up everybody there, even with the sound barrier coming out. So Good stuff coming from IGHM, promising stuff coming from Skybound Thunder, but not quite enough as we do see IGHM take the first map.
And we are going to be heading on to Hanamura next, heading to Japan.
I'm excited personally.
I'm
love
excited
me
for
some
Hanamura.
I love
me some
Hanamura.
2CP.
Well, we see Rehacks with the
Oh,
triangle.
there it is.
And it was a really good combination by Rehacks and Alloy. Great comms coming from their side. And again, we see Plague with that card, 28 enemies EMP'd, getting exactly what they wanted from that Sombra.
Oh. Love how Skittles gotta give love.
Skittles gotta give love to Alloy Zarya. Listen, bud, I have been shaped out of getting recognition for like plays of the games too many times. All right, so I gotta give love to Alloy there. All right, the point that both of these teams are well-placed
graviton.
Right now,
it was a well-placed graviton.
It makes me happy. It makes me happy that Diva can just be deleted from the game. Zarya take her place, and then all is right.
Skittle, you're
world,
a Diva main now.
No, I'm not a Diva main.
You're a Diva main now. Don't even try with me.
No, I'm never playing Diva ever again in any of our games.
That is not true.
Zarya only. It is indeed true.
That is not true. We should be going to going to Hanamura, the land of the cherry blossoms.
The Russian battles coming. I'm just gonna milk this. We see the Russian battles coming out from Alloy and Bez. I mean, which one did you think was the superior Zarya? I mean, just in your opinion.
I think they both got some good gravitons, but I think really it was Alloy's that won IGHM that last fight.
Yeah, I do agree. I personally think Alloy's graviton surges had just a little bit more value than Bez's graviton surges. So we're definitely going to see what both sides want to run as we are heading into Hanamura. Alloy actually queued onto the Reinhardt. Wouldn't mind seeing that at all. Mario going onto everyone's favorite Swedish friend.
Oh, I love me a good Torbjorn.
Oh, yes you do, Mr. I made it to Diamond playing Torbjorn. I'm never gonna let you go out of that, alright? Well,
I actually want to see Doc play this Ryan again. Like, I understand the thought behind Winston, but he was really doing so much better when he was on Ryan. All of those kills.
Yeah,
and
I mean...
especially with Reha pulling out the Hanzo, Orion would be great against that. And the Torb.
Well, the Winston definitely is good for applying pressure to that Hanzo. But actually this is very interesting for the defensive side. I mean, we do see
they're running the Hanzo without running the Zarya.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, that's the big thing here. I mean, Rehax is still on the Hanzo, but they don't have a Zarya to combo. And we do see the defensive side holding a pretty aggressive area right now. I mean, you see where they're held up right now. This is very interesting.
Very aggressive.
I mean, the only other time I've seen an aggression like this was back in the televised Carbon series where LG Evil pulled off something like this, but we're going to see IGHM holding up very far, and we're going to see Joel actually go on to the Genji Heroic on to the Mei out of all things. Maybe they're expecting something on this Hanamura defense.
Oh, it's caught out by Doc immediately.
Oh, Doc actually catches it. I had no idea. Well, they're going to try and get out of there, I would assume, as quickly as possible, or hold that top area. I mean, we'll see what they want to do. Pressure being applied on both sides. Rehax getting the kill onto Sir. Commandant taking down the turret. Not too much of a feat, as Torbjorn can just build another one.
Rehax is still just above them, getting that damage in. He's running away, but they should have been able to pick him. He was in a very aggressive positioning.
He was indeed. Well, they're going to all head back to the choke now. A more standard defensive hold coming in from IGHM now as Doc goes onto the Reinhardt, takes down Alloy immediately. So
I'm so excited to see Doc back on this Reinhardt.
Yeah, we see Rehax going absolutely massive, getting 2 kills on the offending team, but he's taken down pretty immediately by Hero.
Absolutely massive on the Hanzo.
Absolutely massive on the Hanzo. Call me Gold Streams, dude. Alright, so we see Doc going onto the one, getting pressured down by Air Slash. His barrier getting very low. Just gonna start swinging that hammer, getting the support from Bez. And we do see actually Ooh, we were gonna say I see a level 3 turret coming from Torbjorn, the Molten Core coming in, but the turret was taking out quite immediately, and there we go. Air Slash picking up 2. And the
Heroic going in for a huge play!
No,
huge.
Joel is the one on there, but
Joel's on the Genji? Oh!
Yeah, Joel's on the Genji.
And the Rez coming out from Vivi.
Oh my, well that was very exciting, very good stuff coming from Joel and Air Slash
killing himself
off the map. I mean, we're not going to question it. He is the resident edgelord, as we did prophesize. So
and if he is gonna follow Satan off the map, I mean, who better than Satan's Grim Reaper?
Well, we do see Dog getting support from Bez. The 2 tanks of Skybound Thunder starting to move up. Alloy pushing back, going in for a very aggressive charge. Does not quite get what he wants. He's going to be taken out by Rehacks quite immediately. Earthshatter coming down, getting nothing really. Sound barrier coming down on the defensive side. Double res coming from the attacking side, bring new life to his attacking force. And
Doc is just swinging his hammer on the point.
Onto Heroic. Doc just doing his best he can to try and get kills, but not enough, as Alloy does overpower him in that fight. And you gotta wonder, I mean, personally, the thing that has surprised me most is Heroic on the Mei. This is not a pick that I really expected, the offensive Mei, but maybe they had something, I guess, that they were rooting for, and it doesn't look like they've been getting it so far. I mean,
he does have that Blizzard coming up, and we can see if he can get anything with that. A Blizzard thrown on a point would be great. Here it comes.
Did you see him get it down right now? Going to freeze Alloy. Going to take him down quite immediately. You're going to see how
level 3 turret coming out.
Level 3 turret coming out. And the Solar Res coming down onto Alloy. And there we go. The rest of the kills going in for IGHM.
Doc has that Earth Shatter, and Jewel has the Genji Blade coming up. Those are going to be great in this next fight. Alloy also has the Earth Shatter, so it's going to be a battle of Rhines. Who can get that Earth Shatter first?
Well, Heroic last minute making the switch onto the McCree there. You see Rehacks holding up pretty far here. Does have to back up because of the Genji. He's actually going to go right back up there, and maybe he didn't learn his lesson. And maybe the punishment will be death here. Actually, no, never mind. Rehacks getting the kill onto Joel is honestly not how I expected that fight to go down.
That's huge.
Going to, oh
Rehacks
my god.
Getting those 2 kills. I don't know if Skybound's going to be able to get anything off this push, and they only have 5 seconds left.
Well, they do have a Blade and an Earth Shatter, so maybe they can pull off something with it. Bez is very high charged.
No Earth Shatter.
As a Zarya main, he gets this one in. Nope, gets killed by Mario. So, all over with the crying for the attacking side.
Solo Earth Shatter onto the Lucio. That breaks my heart. As a Lucio main. Breaks my heart.
A full hold coming out by IGHM. I mean, I personally didn't see the value in Heroic going as Mei. I mean, the Blizzard is a very good ultimate for the control point areas once you have that Blizzard up, but I mean, there were really no kills that he got even in that. I mean, you
he just got picked. He never.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm hoping to see Doc come out with a. I'm hoping to see Doc come out with this Rhine again. That'll make my heart happy. Looks like Alloy's on the onto the Rhine. Maybe another Rhine battle here on Hanamura.
Well,
Jewel's gonna be back on the Tracer.
Skybound Thunder has to hold for, I believe it is 4 minutes. So they gotta hold, bring it to a draw, only to go to another map. So we'll definitely see how this goes. But IGHM in a very comfortable position to take this. They cannot lose. They actually cannot lose this now. They either get a draw or they get a win. So
well, actually, if there is a draw, as to the rules of this league, if we get a draw on a 2 CP point, then we will go to a single control point, King of the Hill, and whoever wins that single control point will win the match, win the game, and the match, depending on if IGHM does win.
Zach clearly more knowledgeable than I am. In this whole stuff, though. I only
wrote the rule document. I don't know.
I mean, you wrote the rules. I mean, why would you even know them? But now, for the defensive side, I mean, they gotta like this Mei for some reason, because we see Joel onto the Mei now, but not Heroic, as we see Heroic flexing.
And look at this combination of supports coming out from IGHM. They're running the Mercy and the Zen. The Zen for that extra damage and the Mercy for that res, but we see Searle on the Zen and Banana running that Mercy. which we haven't
think
seen
it's a
Banana
good
play Mercy at
call.
all yet.
I think it's a good call on the defensive side for the supports to run this Zenyatta Mercy. I think it'll serve them a little bit more than Lucio, as we see a very rare Roadhog sighting. We see Mario going on to Roadhog. You don't see this very often. Air Slash getting an immediate kill onto Dog. Yeah, not really.
Oh.
Joel actually getting a kill on to Alloy, but the kills are kind of split right now.
The kills are really starting
charge.
to come in IGHM, and I think this is going to be that point. All that's left is Bez on the Zarya, but I don't think
5v1 doesn't exactly get it. IGHM going to take this set pretty quickly.
And that's the series.
Thunder, yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna have to, you know, talk to you know, the Thunder squad. I mean, really, what pushed them to run that Mei? Really,
especially on attack.
Curious. Yeah, especially on attack. I mean, defense, I would have been like, okay, this is pretty good, but like, even on the attack, you got no value out of that Mei. So,
oh, this edgelord coming in with the play.
Oh boy, our favorite resident edgelord picking up one. There we go. Actually, let's use the res just to stay alive, but nah, he dies there / eventually, as everyone does.
And that Genji blade that was shut down in there too was great on the side of IGHM.
As much torture as it might be, I actually am somewhat interested to just for fun go into the third map. I mean, is that something that I personally, just for the fun of it, I would enjoy that? Is that an option? Are we allowed to do that? As long as both teams are fine with it. I mean, I would like it personally, but if not, that's